My first week as a missionary in Salt Lake City was not what I had expected. I showed up. We all got in a bus from the MTC and drove up to Salt Lake, and that was weird. So most people get on an airplane. We took a bus. And we got there and we met the assistants and president and Sister Wynn. And then all of the trainers were sitting down. And so we each got matched up with our person. And I got matched up with a Tongan sister. And shortly after that, we ate lunch together. And, it was awkward because you've never met this person and now you're going to spend 24/7 with them. And they said, oh, you're going to go downtown Salt Lake and you're going to go invite every person you see to be baptized. And that was really scary to me at the time. I should have known. And so we went out on the streets and we got like 2 different streets, 200 East and 300 East, I think. And we just went up and down and talked to every person and invited them to be baptized. And first few times it was really scary because I was fumbling and my trainer was crazy. Love her. Anyway, we finally came up to this homeless man. She said, okay, Sister Ray, it's your turn. I was like, what? I don't want to talk to him. Like, he's crazy. She's like, no, it's your turn. And so I went up to him and I invited him to read the Book of Mormon. And she said, no, that's not all you're going to invite him to do. You're going to invite him to be baptized. So I invited him to be baptized and he looked at me and he yelled at me and called me Satan's worshiper and the devil. And it was one of those moments where like the buildup of the day was so scary, and to be called the devil and a worshiper of the devil was not a good time. And so the tears are like about to come and you're like, oh gosh, like I can't cry on my first day. This is my trainer. And she looked at me, she said, you can do this. And so I didn't cry. And eventually we got to talking to him and calmed him down a little bit. And he agreed to come to church, and he did actually come to church the next week. So that was kind of the first day. It was really overwhelming, but throughout that next week, I think I really began to understand that this was going to be a lot more challenging than I had expected. But I also knew I had a really solid companion who would help me through everything. And without her, I think that first transfer would have been really, really terrible. Just because of where I felt really inadequate, like I couldn't do it. But she was right there and helped me through it, and we had so many miracles. Even in that first week, I think we invited 2 people to be baptized, and they both said yes, just in that first week. And that was the best we got, pretty much, that transfer. So that first week was great. That's what I would say.